Hello everyone, and welcome to Beauty and Lively channel. This is why you should not wear the same pair of shoes every single day. There is quite a bit of talk going around concerning wearing the same pair of shoes each day and the negative impact that it has on your feet. Everyone has their favorite pair of shoes, and the reason that they are your favorite could be because they look and feel great when you wear them. Before we uncover whether it is fact or fiction to be wearing those shoes, we need to reveal the health reasons you should not wear the same pair of shoes every single day. Number 1. The sweating feet. Whether you want to believe it or not, your feet sweat in those shoes, no matter what precautions you are taking to the contrary. No amount of foot powder or feet antiperspirants can eliminate the fact the feet are going to sweat while trapped inside the shoes all day long. Whether you wear your shoes to exercise, for work, or to just lounge around during the day, your feet are not getting enough air to allow perspiration to evaporate. When your feet begin to sweat, the shoes will act like a sponge and absorb the perspiration. Each day that you wear your shoes, the salts contained in the sweat begin to break down the footwear more easily. When you alternate between one pair of shoes and another each day, you allow the inside of the shoes to air dry, in a sense evaporating the sweat before it has the chance to significantly break down the composition of the shoes. The more shoes that you own, and the more you alternate between them, the longer each individual pair of shoes are going to last you. Number 2. Dirty smelling shoes. When you wear the same pair of shoes each and every day, you are not allowing them adequate time to air out. Most people who work 8-hour-a-day jobs are dressed and ready hours before work and usually don't kick off the shoes until they are home for night, 10 or more hours later. The shoes sit in a dark hallway or closet until morning, and then your feet go back inside for the long day of work again. This pattern repeats itself 5 or more times a week, and by the end of the week those shoes can smell pretty ripe. The shoes are not getting enough time for the salts from your sweat to dry out, so it only takes a very short amount of time before you have significant foot odors coming from the shoes. The excess salts in the shoe material is a breeding ground for nasty smells, and after a while the unpleasant odor will start seeping out of the shoe while at work. To eliminate the growth of bacteria that leads to smelly shoes, place them in the freezer overnight, and the bacteria will be killed from the cold temperatures. Number 3. Increased chance of fungal infection. Each day that you wear the same shoes again and again, the buildup of bacteria from your sweat can lead to a serious fungal infection. The reason for the infection is similar to walking around in the forest barefoot through wet areas for days. The feet never have the opportunity to dry, so you develop skin infections that are a direct result of the feet not being allowed to dry properly. The same happens with shoes. Perhaps you walked through a puddle or in the snow, wore the shoes all day, and although they appeared dry on the outside, the inside was moist and dark, the perfect breeding grounds for bacteria to thrive. Each day your socks or bare feet come in contact with the growing bacteria, and you wind up developing a very nasty and painful fungal infection. Alternating between different pairs of shoes will allow them to properly dry out so that the next time your feet are inside they are completely dry. Number 4. Dangers of sore feet. Each time you wear that exact pair of shoes, your weight is causing the cushions in the sole to compress. When you wear them day after day, you are pressing down on the same insoles, in the same spots, again and again. It does not take long before that section of the insoles gets matted down, unable to rebound back to the original position. Those padded footbeds need to revert back so that you are not basically walking on the ground without any cushioning. When you wear a new pair of shoes each day, the other pair's inner foot pads are allowed to slowly return back to their expanded position and provide you the support you need next time you wear them. When you do not allow this process to occur, your body is not balanced, you're walking on a harder surface, and your feet will definitely feel the pain at the end of a very long day. This is one of the reasons people have such excruciating foot pain after a long day of work. Number 5. Feet pressure points. Every person has different pressure points in their feet, and when different pressure points are activated, you feel rejuvenated and refreshed. It can be difficult to access different pressure points when the same shoes with the same matted down insoles are barely providing any resistance to the feet. Wearing the same shoes each day will not only make the feet sore, it will negatively affect other parts of your body. Those little pressure points send signals to dozens of different areas of the body, and these are not activated when your shoes have worn insoles. If you are feeling drained and your feet hurt, trying wearing a new pair tomorrow and watch how those pressure points activate all the different muscles in your body. Now you know all about the different health reasons you should not wear the same pair of shoes every single day. One other thing to consider, not only will your feet feel better when you wear a different pair each day, you will in fact extend the life of all the shoes you own. That equates to you saving money in the long run too.